article and reveal the secret what the Granite Rocks was for. Does that help you get an idea what they're made for? It was used for a purpose over 100 years ago, but back in the 19. I'll wait for people to come in. And put a little light on the rocks. They have some crystallization to them. Right in the middle there, you can see some of the shininess coming out. See if people show up. If they don't, I'll go ahead and talk about it. I ain't gonna stay on here too long. I need a chair. My box has got my chair on it. My other stool's got stuff on it. I'll wait for people to come in and we'll talk about this. In a minute. Hey, Minnie. Yeah, I thought the rock counting people would like my short on this. And I got some water in a tray to if you can see it has some shininess to it. I'm not into rock counting, but I had these, and I'll talk about this in a little bit. I'm trying to hang on a second. I'll let you look at the engine from the front while I get my chair down. I gotta get a chair so I can sit down because I'm gonna be standing a little bit. Yeah, front end view, front end Friday, as the train people say. I'm just trying to get a chair to sit down a little bit while we talk about this. I thought rock counting Huntress and Rock My World kind of girl would like this. It's kind of educational. I doubt if they have seen it before, okay, so I'm going to talk about this. These granite rocks was made for roadbed for interurbans back in the 1920s and 30s, so they're over 100 years old. Because they made them before cars were made. I got a video of the interurbans I'll post in this link. And they was used for roadbeds on the rails. And a guy at work, let me move this. On top of this one particularly, the guy said you could see the rails. The rails would have been about this wide and heavyweight rail for the interurbans. The rails would have been heavy. If you can almost see it. I don't know if you can or not. But this would have been the smooth side for the rails. The other one doesn't have, that's the only smooth side there is on this. The other one doesn't have any. But good morning, John. These were used for roadbed for interurbans. And they're over 100 years old. A guy at work named Joe, where we used to work at, he was talking about this. I think these were on 10th Street in Indianapolis back in the day when interurbans rode the rails. And I thought just it would be a neat thing to do a short for the rock counting people. Hey, Blue Oval, how you doing? Hey, Easy. I'm talking about something besides slot cars, but these are actually made for trains. These were made for interurbans back in the 1920s. It was interurbans was a self-propelled heavyweight. They used them for passenger cars. They used the interurbans for transportation all over. The central hub was in Indianapolis by the Capitol. I'll include a video that shows all that. They had the car barn. by the Capitol. And it was, it was a central hub for all the interurbans going out to like Terre Haute, Greenwood, Louisville. Trolley lines were different. You know, like my trolley back there, it was different. Interurbans were longer self-propelled passenger cars, if you will, and they have freight. They had companies back in the 1930s, and when cars came around, well, you know, you guessed it, there went the interurbans. Hey, Jim, I'm just doing a history lesson. I did this short on these granite rocks, and nobody guessed what they was for. Someone said it was your mama for whiskey rocks, whatever that was. I don't know. I don't know what whiskey rock is. So I just do the rock hounding people. Minnie's channel has a lot of rock hounding people in it, so I just thought I'd do this especially for them. I like a teaser. I put my train on top of this to throw the hint away, but actually was something different. So I'll put a video link. I'm gonna wet these. What I learned from Minnie is they wet the rocks down to shine it up. They put water on them. I ain't gonna break them open, Jim. They're kind of 100 years old. This one's heavier. This is smooth. So the rail would have been like this wide, and it was used in road bed for the interurbans. So I got a pan of, I don't want to get my tray wet. That tells you how wet, how heavy they are. I got a cup of water here. Busting, Dennis? No, I don't think I'll bust it. I learned this from Minnie. They pour a little water on it to reveal the colors. Put some light on it so you can see it. You can see something shining through it. Hey, Jim. Hey, Easy. Just doing a history lesson here for a little bit. They're kind of dirty, too. This tells you how heavy they are. I wet each side down a little bit. I'm just doing this for the fun of it. You know, there's some color there. They got a geode show in Indianapolis, Minnie, this weekend at the State Museum downtown. And I got, JoJo was just talking about it. She's my wife. Oh, it's granite. I don't know what Belgian Block. No, I don't know. Whatever that means. Whatever that is, Jim. I don't know. I'm just going to flip it over on each side. There's water in the bottom. That gives you the color of it. Yeah, I might go down there if it doesn't cost anything, but I think it might cost something. We'll find out. I like to go down there just for the rock county people in my channel, just to see the geodes, and there's something about rock tumbling or something. Okay, well, see you later, Easy. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good day. I'm just turning these around. It's kind of dirty. I think I've already flipped that one around. Now comes a bigger one. I'll let that dry out. That just gives you the color of it. They're over 100 years old. Well, most rocks are, I think. We'll start with this shiny. This one's heavy. One-handed. We'll do the smooth side on here. Maybe you can see that rail. I don't know. I'll shine my light on it so you can see it better. Go up here. Get my. Wrap it around my head, I guess. Yeah, let me do that real quick. get a close up of that where I put this around my head, the headlight. Yeah, that's better. Now you can see a little bit better. There's a color right here. That's not from the rail. The only thing is my cell phone's in my shadow from the phone's in. I can do that. That's good. Aim it back a little bit. They use Belgian rock to line driveways up here anyway. Yeah, this is granite, Jim, so I don't know. They might be related to Belgian rock. So this would be the smooth side where the rail polished the stone out. There's some coloring right there, but it still might be dirty. Might be rubbing the dirt. Yeah, there's some color there, some staining. I don't know if you can see where the rail's at, but the rail polish just up. It's heavyweight rail, and this thing's heavy. This one's the heavier one. Hang on a second while I turn this. You can look at that rock close up. This is something different besides Slotcars, and Rock Minnie's channel has a lot of rock hounding people that collect rocks, stones, and stuff. You know, it's cool. I'm just polishing, making it a little bit lighter and doing some history. So, the story behind these two granite pieces, this one's turning darker, is a guy at work. He was telling me about these two and how 10th Street was lined with these for the interurbans back in the day. So he said, I'll bring in a couple of them. So he did. That was before he retired. I had these for over maybe 15 years maybe. And I did use them on just to tease the train people. I took these to a train show and ran a train over them. And as like a teaser, you know what this is used for? This is already wet, so I'm not going to wet it down. The pan has water in it. So to see it, so you can see some color and crystallization in it. You can't really see it now, but it's because it's wet. Oh, that's cool, Jim. It's the same. They just call it Belgian rock. There's another history lesson for you, Minnie. I didn't know that. But you see this side. This side looks cool. Yeah, see this side. There's some green staining in here, right here. I'll take my headlight off so you can see it better. And driveways and block. Well, that's cool, Jim. I didn't know that. There's some more information for you, Minnie. Now they use that in New York area, Jim. There's some green staining right there, Minnie. It's the first time I actually did a water thing on this. That's cool. Learn something new every day. Well, this is a history lesson for both of us. And this is the smooth side right here, and this one's heavier, so I'm not going to turn it. I already looked at that side. You can see some, when it's dry, you can see some crystals shining through here, you know. Maybe it'll show up when it gets dry. But I just thought I'd go live for a little bit and talk about these. No one guessed what they actually were because no one knew. Maybe Jim knew, but there's some ore staining right there or something. I just cleaned it up a little bit. It was dirty. They're sitting on the floor. I thought, well, Minnie's channel, some of them are into rock hounding, and I thought, well, these would be good for that. and for short for a brain teaser. And it's something different. I'll go ahead and show some of my slot car track while I'm live here. Change the subject for the slot car people. I'm gonna throw these away here in a little bit. Some boxes, my dart boxes. So I got some more scale electric down. I was gonna try to use this. This is that one Batman for the spark plug. I can't find the transformer or the controller for it. I don't need the controllers. I just need the transformer. But it's a different plug than what I got for this. This is a different plug. And the plug looks like that plug. Trying to do this with one hand. So it's not a round plug, it's a plug that looks like this. And I was wanting to do that to show easy and cold. You can operate this with your cell phone. I'm trying to keep it steady in one hand. They're not cheap. Well, that's cool. And I'm going to do 2 tracks as I reiterated in my video. I'm going to do a loop track going all the way around here. That'll be the first track. And I showed my cars, the car show. I'm going to go to the slot cars. My Carrera cars are going this way. So I'm going to reverse the direct. Well, if I can, I got to see which way they go. I think they go that way. I don't really know. So I'm going to use the Sport. And I'm going to do 2, I got 2 transformers, so I can plug in 2 transformers for power and 2 transformers. I can use 1 for that. But I should have 3 transformers, so you can plug in 2 transformers for extra power. I only probably need 1 for this, since that's going to be a loop. Ain't going to be no big deal. I'll use 2 for this. So I'll set this up. I got a jump here I can put anywhere on the track. I put it up front. And I got my controllers. I'll use these guardrails right here on this turn, like I was saying. Right here. And put a screw in them to keep the cars from flying. These cars are going to be loose. So a train will help block them from going off the deep end over here. That's about the only area, maybe over there, but they'll be on the inside of the train track. So I'm gonna start setting up, putting out track. I'm on the second one inside. The second track will be digital. It'll be digital with 2 switches. I can do 3 digital cars, because that's all I got. So I'll have 5 cars running, up to 5 cars if I can. And I only got 1 controller for the digital, which is this controller. I bought these from Pro Tinker back in 2000 before COVID, and you guys know the rest of the story on that, how you couldn't hardly get nothing from Scale Electric. China kind of ruled the world back then. Say what you want to with it, but that's alright, and that's not political. It's the truth. China wants to take over the world. They did a good job taking it over, but that's all I'm going to say. Anyway, I'll get off of that. So I got all my train cars in the back, 40, to get them out of the way. And I'll start setting this track up and go back to the rocks, since it's the star of the show right now. That's why I went live, is to do these granite pieces. Or Belgian Blocks, as Jim say. I got a new word for it. See the green staining there, or what's in that? Okay, Manny, I just thought I'd do a live stream, and we'll see you later. Hope you get to feeling better. Hope the heat wave burns the coldness out of you. And I'm not going to stay on here too long. I'm going to get off. Stop. I'm going to stop the live stream here in a minute. So, we'll see y'all later. I just thought I'd do something different. Unless Jim knew about this. And this is from the Rock County people anyway. And Slotcar people would like to know about this too, I think. So y'all have a good Friday and have a good weekend. And we'll see y'all later. Bye.